Nintendo, it's a breakfast now. Nintendo, it's a cereal. Wow. What's good, Internet? The final, big deal conference of E3 is 10 minutes away. And it is indeed Nintendo Direct, a 40-minute Direct happening on the show today. And yes, let me pre-order a Switch Pro. That's all I want at this point. Give me Zelda and a Switch Pro. And I'm pretty happy about that whole endeavor. But, as usual, we have our Patreon supporter shout-outs that includes Thomas Gibbs, Philip Sadaker, Peter Morrison, Justin O'Neill, Ben Wolf 2, Sean Slauson, Timothy Corbell, Thomas Baker, Bill Mahan, Cody Anderson, Heinz Limmer, Anthony Wayne, Muhammad Al-Tamimi, Cornholio69, Thunderbolt95, and the brand new Crazed Hero X. As always, those Patreon details down in the description under the video box type window. You know. Anyhow, in the chat here, we got Tyler, we got Red Slayer, we got Judah, we got Kendrick, and Mad Collector. What's crack-a-lackin' on this fine Tuesday afternoon? I had to eat lunch early, because Nintendo's happening. So, we'll see if they bring the heat. I think if anybody has been affected by this whole pandemic, situation, it's been Nintendo. They've been definitely having some issues with their whole deal. So, let's see here. There's no countdown timer, but it's definitely live. So, let's, I guess, switch over here and wait along with the show, which starts at 12 p.m. noon, 9 a.m. Pacific. So, let's get that here. Let's do that. Change that volume. Change that, and then turn down the game or the feed audio to -22, which should be a good mix of me and the audio, hopefully. If it's too loud either way, let me know, but I think that was pretty good for Xbox, where I was at a 0 and they were at a -22 was a good audio mix for that stream. It was a long stream, but this is not a long stream, so only 40 minutes. Getting into the deets here, man. Show me the Nintendos. Give me the Metroid. See, I think the general problem with any kind of N64 thing is that, yes, I would love an N64 Classic, because it would have to have that controller. Doing N64 on, a virtual console is always a little tricky, because that controller is so goddamn weird. So, I would totally buy an N64 Classic. The problem that you run into with the classic stuff, especially with N64, is a lot of those great games are all licensed properties, right? So it's oh right, you'd want wrestling, but you can't do wrestling because of all of that licensing happening with a No Mercy or a Mania 2000. You want GoldenEye, and GoldenEye ain't happening because of everyone involved with the Bond license and who currently has the rights to do GoldenEye, and the fact that Rare, who made it, is owned by Xbox now, and it's tricky, man. That whole thing is like all the N64 stuff that you'd want on there, like, you know, outside of a Mario and a Zelda, like that, and Pokemon Snap, like the things you want for an N64 classic would be very difficult to clear that legal hurdle and still make it a price that would actually be affordable and not having to pay everyone to get that shit out the gate. And then also finding one, because, you know, you can't find shit these days. So that's a mess, man. It's a mess. It's a mess. But I'd buy one. I'd buy one. I would. I have all the other ones back there on the shelf, back on that shelf there. The NES, SNES, Genesis, PS1. I don't have the TurboGrafx, because I didn't care that much about a TurboGrafx. But I got the main three. Or, I'm sorry, four. The main four. I would love a PS2 classic. That'd be great, even though I have literally 2 PS2s back there. But still. I'd get one. Sure, man. Make it happen. Holiday game. What is their big holiday game? I mean, they're putting out that Pokemon remaster for, what is that, Pearl? And the other one? Like, their new shit's out in January, but they're putting out that Pokemon remaster is out this fall, and of course, that will do big numbers. But I would love to see this Breath of the Wild 2 thing happening, confirmed for this year, but again, do we see a Switch Pro? I think that's kind of really just all of the constant rumors about that happening, and that the game might need that, or games they're putting out might need that extra bit of power to run properly, as we saw with games on the 3DS and the new 3DS. There were a handful there that definitely ran way better on the new 3DS. So that's a concern? A concern. But, yeah, do we see more Smash characters? Is Sakurai gonna retire at some point? Like, at what point do you stop putting more things in Smash? And at what point do you go, well, is this the last Smash ever? Or, like, I can't recall if they said that this is the last pack of characters, or, I mean, look, you could totally have Crash in there. That'd be great. You could have, hey, it's the Master Chief. Like, I'm not saying that it couldn't happen. Unlikely, but there's a lot of things you could do, with what's left to announce for Smash Bros. But I swear to God, if you give me another sword character, no. Stop. Please. Way too many sword characters. That's all I'm trying to say. Way too many of those. So, 3 minutes here on the clock until noontime. We are live here. It says live down here in the box for me, so it's definitely live and should begin at the appropriate time here, which is noon, according to Nintendo. So yeah, we'll see. It's interesting, man. Like, I'm always down for this stuff because they're pretty good at not having a bunch of major leaks. And sure, they did leak out Mario and Rabbids before it was announced at Ubisoft, but from the actual in-house stuff, you get those concrete leaks very rarely. It used to be people had to sneak onto the E3 show floor before it opened to the regular press and sneak pictures of the booth and look at the booth and go, oh, what is that, like, behind a fucking curtain and shit, and go, oh, that looks like Mario. Like, that shit was crazy, like, fucking 10 years ago, you know? Like, I loved that shit, where it was like, somebody sneaked in there and got, like, they were still building it, and they were like, sneak, 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 and it's like, oh man, what could that be? Because that was before we had, alright, here's a direct, we're not gonna have a stage show, we're not gonna have, you know, that stuff. Alright, what's in the booth, and go see what's in there, and get those pictures beforehand on, like, you know, a Saturday or a Friday, and they were still building it. That was some great times, man, on the internet. Great times. But now it's just, hey, it's all interdirect and whatever. So I'm sure we'll see more Monster Hunter in here. That's not out yet. That was in that Capcom thing yesterday. And that was a whole fat lot of nothing. Besides, hey, we're getting RE8 DLC. And you'd imagine by popular demand that it's gonna be Lady D in that DLC. Perhaps a backstory on her. Like, that'd be great. I'd play that. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. But also, patch the goddamn PC version. Seriously. Patch that. Now, there was some concern about this thing. What's going on, Wolf's Gaming? And we got a new sub from Omega Man. Welcome. Omega Mega Man. It's time. There was some concern this morning and last night about this not being, like, live stream friendly. But it was Nintendo of Japan said, yeah, don't do a restream of this. And when you do a restream, that means you're actually just doing this and not talking over it. It's just the video. Are we live here? What's going on here? What's going on here? We're live. What does the chat say? It's coming! Hashtag free melee. Alright, what if we open up twitch.tv/Nintendo and see if they're live yet? They're live first. Again, Twitch gets there first. I don't understand. Twitch over YouTube.
Hello everyone, I'm Shin Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Hello, I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide as well.
The Nintendo Switch
We need two
system
guides?
is now in its 5th year, and many people around the world are playing games on it. Nintendo Switch is being enjoyed by a wide range of players spanning all ages and all levels of gaming experience.
What's going on,
Thank
Josel?
you all very much.
Yeah, 5 years. Give us a new one.
We've been able to offer a wide variety of games on the system, not just from Nintendo, but also from our many development and publishing partners. I hope that each of you watching this Nintendo Direct will be able to find a game that suits your personal tastes.
Today we have news on upcoming Nintendo Switch games, and we'll
Going on, Jerry?
focusing on a selection of games releasing this year. We hope you enjoy it.
This year, huh?
Okay, to begin, please take a look at this video.
Going on, Trojan? Get some sleep, man. Zelda! Wait, no. That's... somebody... Tekken? You're putting Ganondorf in Tekken. You're bringing Tekken to... the Switch. That's the Tekken thing, yes. That's fucking... Hey, yeah. Oh, okay, okay. You're bringing this guy into Smash. Yeah, alright. Man, be much more excited for Ganondorf in Tekken. It's way more exciting. But yeah, I should have guessed. Jerry, good luck with the B-ball, ma'am. Hey, at least it's not a sword. That's all I'm gonna say. They didn't give us a fucking sword character for once. Oh no, he's... That's great. That's great. Show me your moves. Show me your moves. Just toss them all in a volcano. That's... the arms! That's really funny. That's really funny. That's really good. Demon Jin. That's good. I don't play the Smash, but that's pretty good. It's a good pick. Can't get mad at it. Hey, Hachi! Well, I'm assuming that's kind of like a, one of those mirror fighters things. Yeah, alright. Tekken. Kirby! He can fly! That's the joke. That's the joke. Later, Trojan. That's good. That's good.
Hello, I'm
Sakurai, get some rest.
from Sora Limited and the director of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game. Kazuya
Yes.
Mishima from the fighting game series Tekken will join the battle. Surprise! I'll go over the details at a later date, so please sit tight. For today, though, we've prepared a short video to showcase Kazuya's moves in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Please take a look.
See, when you only have 40 minutes and you spend this much time on this, you're like, well, what else do you have, really? If you're gonna spend like 8-9 minutes on this, then it's like, this didn't need to be this long, unless you don't have a whole lot else. So that's curious. Because we're gonna get Pokemon, we're gonna get Monster Hunter Rise. Like, there are things that we know we're gonna get that aren't out yet, that have been announced. So, curious. But that also means a Tekken amiibo. So with that, 10-hit combo!
This feels like Tekken. No, it's Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'll talk about the fighter more in a future presentation. We still have to record it first, actually. The air date is shown below. Please stay tuned.
Sure. So you can do Tekken and Street Fighter.
Sakurai.
Again.
A new fighter, Kazuya, will join the fight in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Please look forward to seeing how Kazuya, who has experienced many harsh battles across the Tekken series,
And you can do
will fight in
against,
this game. All right,
Fatal Fury.
let's continue with our
That's cool.
first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Headlines!
Your choices matter in these emotional, supernatural tales.
Alright, have I seen this before? Always the question. Or is this new? Life is Strange? Wait, what? It was not a 2D game. It was not a... Are they putting out a different Life is Strange, or just all of them are on Switch now? Yeah, alright, sure. Alright, sure. I'm not gonna play them again, but sure. That's fine. DK or Street Fighter, man, look. Don't fight a monkey. Bad idea. You get messed up, man.
Life is Strange True Colors launches on Nintendo Switch September 10th. And
That's cool.
Life is Strange Remastered Collection comes to Nintendo Switch later this year. There's something for everyone on the Nintendo Switch system. You are Star-Lord.
Okay, that's gonna
leading
get a port to the
legendary band of
Switch.
heroes for
Alright.
hire in this thrilling action-adventure
That's
game.
definitely not
Jump
the
on a
Switch
wild
graphics for
ride
that game.
across the cosmos, overwhelm opponents
That
with
is like a next-gen
Star-Lord's
game,
daring
so...
combat style, and encounter iconic
Is it gonna be
original Marvel
a
characters.
cloud version,
Call the
or...
shots for the unpredictable Guardians as you face
Huh.
cosmic threats to save the galaxy. You got this, probably.
It's not gonna look that good on Switch.
Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy blasts on
Guaranteed.
Nintendo Switch October 26th.
Unless they do a on the cloud.
Worms everywhere.
Hey, Worms.
In this
I've
real-time
played that
arena-based
game. It's
shooter,
okay.
you'll squish
It's
your
fine.
invertebrate opponents in 32-player
That was a PS
cross-platform
Plus
combat,
game
playing
like
daily
2 or 3
challenges,
months ago.
battle modes, and seasonal events to worm your way up the ranks. Plus, the Patchwork Bear outfit exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version will be
Oh, no.
available for free for 2 weeks after launch. A new
Exclusive.
map, Spaceport Showdown, launches with Worms Rumble, wriggling onto Nintendo Switch June 23rd. Get a 25% discount when you pre-order the game starting today on Nintendo eShop.
I am not gonna do that.
The fantastical realm of Orcanon awaits. As you explore this fully hand-painted world, you'll customize a team of demigods and unleash devastating attacks and captivating turn-based combat.
This looks new.
Astria Ascending launches on Nintendo Switch September 30th.
Well, I haven't heard of it. That's the same difference to me.
Return to the funny, charming, and
2 Point Campus.
2 Point County.
Alright, this
In
got
the wholesome management sim 2
leaked
Point
weeks
Campus,
ago and
you'll
on
build and
the
run your very own university the way
on
you
one of them
want it.
streams.
Lots of creative tools are at your disposal to make
sure.
the school yours and take your education.
Put it on
empire
Switch,
to
it's
the
fine.
next level. Enrollment for 2 Point Campus starts on Nintendo Switch next year.
Port everything. But
Beloved
give us a better
series
Switch.
rolls into its 20th anniversary
DK.
this year.
I see bananas. I see bananas. No, wait. It's been longer than 20 years for... Oh, Super Monkey Ball! Fuck yes! Wait. Is this a remaster of the first game? Yes! This is what I wanted! Because 3 is not a good game, but 1 and 2 are amazing. Deluxe is, yeah. That was on the Xbox. Wait, what? How many games are in this? Wait. Hold on. What are you doing here? This is all of them. Banana Mania. What the... Are they all separate games, or... Yes. I will buy 1 and 2 in a goddamn heartbeat. I will still say that...
Go Bananas wins Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania rolls onto Nintendo Switch October 5th.
I would assume on all consoles, and yes, I want that game.
It's a blast from parties past,
But
and you're
that really wasn't clear on what that
ready
was
for another round of Mario
entirely.
Party mayhem? Of
But
course you
I
are.
still say that
Superstar
the original
Mario Party
Monkey Ball
and mini
is
games.
basically a perfect video game.
Live it up
on the
5
GameCube.
classic
It is
boards
so
from the
goddamn
Nintendo
good.
64 era, including Peach's birthday
So, yeah, man.
cake, Spaceland.
I'm just curious, how do you do that on
Zany events
consoles that don't
guaranteed
have the 8-way
And when
gate
we
in the
say
controller?
zany, we mean it.
Because a lot of that, like, master mode stuff, like the really, really hard stuff, you need to hold it in a direction. And when you had the
Hilarious
8-way
over-the-top
gate in the
mini-games.
GameCube analog stick,
All
it
of
made
which
that
support
much
button
easier.
controls.
So, what's going on, King Carter? So far, not much.
You'll have a blast in this all-star
Not much.
contest.
They're putting
Here's a
the
little
guy
party
from
favorite. All
Tekken
game
in
modes work with
in
online play.
Smash. That was kind of the
Even if
big
you're
thing so far.
partying Solo, you can randomly match with other partygoers worldwide. Playing a board game online with friends? Save your progress mid-game, grab a snack, then resume the festivities. Stickers are also available to communicate.
I
with
have
others.
zero interest in ever playing this
It's
game
time to
again.
partay
I'm good.
In Mario Party Superstars, launching on
Wait,
the
it's a
Nintendo
new
Switch
one?
System, October 29th.
Okay.
Pre-order
I mean, look, if it's a new one and I can get
$10
me
shop.
and Grim and Rod and Todd in there, then maybe.
What
But
did you think? Before we show this next trailer, I'd like to say one thing. Currently, we're working hard on the latest game in the Metroid Prime series, Metroid Prime 4, which we previously announced.
yeah,
But today, we'd like to introduce another new entry in the Metroid franchise. Please take a look.
are you not going to show Prime 4 again? Is that what you're saying here? You're going to show us something else? If you're going to do a goddamn... What was that game? Freedom Force? Metroid 5. Wait, what? Not actual gameplay footage. You're calling it Metroid 5? It's a 2D thing, right? It's going to be a side-scrolly 2D Metroid-y. Huh. I'm trying to think of what Metroid 4 was. Was that on the game? Yeah, alright, that's some old school Metroid. Sure. I will definitely play this. But it was Metroid on the NES, and then Metroid 2 on the Game Boy, and then 3 was Super Metroid. Metroid Dread. That name is familiar from, like, years ago. Was Metroid 4 on the Game Boy Advance? I can't recall. But you're gonna like... What? What is happening anymore? I mean, look, I will always take a new 2D Metroid. Sure. But also, where the fuck is Prime 4? And also, who is making this? Is a more important question. Who is making this game? Like, who is the dev? Metroid Dread. See it on Treehouse. Okay. What's going on, Scorpion Fight? And it's this year. So, alright. New 2D Metroid.
That
Cool.
was the trailer for the first new 2D Metroid game in roughly 19 years. The brand new Metroid Dread game.
I mean,
As the name Dread implies, this is a Metroid game with a new feel, showcasing a variety of threats that Samus will encounter. It's
they
scheduled
just
to be
had a
released
2D
on
one
October
like
8th,
2 years
so it
ago
won't be too
on
long
3DS.
until launch. On that same day, we'll also
Amiibo!
be releasing amiibo figures for Samus and the Emmy, the robot seen in the video. Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
No Prime 4 then, huh? Sad.
These familiar franchises are back on Nintendo Switch.
What do we got?
Get ready to
I
get down.
do not
in the
care. Let me
latest
actually,
Just Dance game.
Turn off the audio there for that. Because actual songs get you actually flagged here on YouTube. So I will talk over this and not hear that song in the background. Because that's what they do. I'm definitely not getting flagged by Beyonce and Katy Perry. Record labels can fuck off. Not happening. So as soon as this ends, I will unmute the stream audio here for the game. Alright, that's there. Better.
The arcade Smash
Cruisin' USA!
is speeding onto
This is an
Nintendo
arcade game.
Switch. Blast your way through nearly 30
So,
over-the-top
they're porting the arcade game. This is what Grimm wants, arcade racing. And they're porting an arcade racer onto the Switch. So I will definitely make Grimm play this. 100%.
Exclusive on Nintendo Switch this fall.
Cool. That's alright.
It's the ultimate Dragon Ball Z experience.
Kakarot! Vegeta!
Live the story of
Vegeta!
other Z fighters through 4 sagas in this action RPG. Saiyan,
Seems okay.
protect
It's
the
fine.
Earth from an invasion by Vegeta and Nappa. Frieza, take a stand against the evil Emperor. Cell, battle the
Cell
androids
Saga.
and fight to the death. Majin Buu, an epic showdown with the most fearsome foe. Along with the main story, you can explore the vast world of Dragon Ball Z. Hey, why not help out the locals? Or collect
Why not?
ingredients for
Indeed.
delicious meals. You could always train to acquire new skills, too. There are lots of things to keep you busy. The boss battle episodes, A New Power Awakens Parts 1 and 2 is also included. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, plus a New Power Awakens set punches its way onto Nintendo Switch September 24th.
That's... Sure. Why not?
Grab a golf
Hey,
ball
that's right.
and
This is
get
out
ready
like
to
in
tee
like a week. This is out on the 25th.
The Mario
So,
Golf Super Rush game launches
10
soon.
days.
Here's a quick glimpse into each
10
of the
days to
modes.
golfing.
Standard golf.
Is Q.
Take your time to
We'll
read the
do
wind
that.
and terrain on the greens.
So yeah, we have not played a golf game on Pixels yet. This could be the first.
Shots and aim for
So
under
we'll
par.
see how it goes. I can already see that thing going off being like,
Speed
playing a golf game? Nah.
Smack your
Yeah,
ball, then chase after
why
it.
not?
Be the first
Why
to
not?
get your ball in the hole.
It's a
Now
weird
finish your
thing, man.
practice with special
A weird
dashes and
thing.
Special shots.
She uses her mic stand as a golf club. That's pretty good.
Duke it out over
Battle
9
golf.
flag-marked holes in an
Bro.
obstacle-filled arena. Capture
That's
3
kind of
flags
fucking
to
crazy.
win. Golf adventure. Go from rookie to pro with your Mii character. The golfing challenges that await may surprise you.
Yeah, that's a
And
freaking
here's some
Pokemon in the
news.
sky there.
Free updates are planned.
Hey,
for future
New
release,
Donk City.
including additional courses and playable characters. The fairway's almost open, so set your tee time and get ready to ace those shots in Mario Golf Super Rush, swinging onto the Nintendo Switch system June 25th.
Yep, next
Pre-orders
week.
are available now on Nintendo eShop.
That is in my gameplay queue.
Ready for the ride of a lifetime?
And here's Monster Hunter. It's time to get anime.
Welcome to the vast and vibrant world of Monster Hunter.
Alright, we are, at this point, just about halfway
As a
into
rider,
this thing.
RPG adventure. You'll explore
And I've
diverse
seen one thing that I
landscapes
want.
riding your Monstie, a
So,
monster companion.
I want that monkey ball.
Gather materials such as honey and ore, then use them to craft items
But-
for your journey.
And of course, I'll you know, get some Metroid there, but
But beware of the mini
Still.
monsters roaming about. Some
But
are
still.
docile, but others
I
may
have not been
suddenly
wowed just yet. It's been alright,
Fight.
but
You'll team up with your Monstie and use weapons and skills.
Stop
to
saying
overwhelm enemy
Monsties.
monsters in
It's the-
turn-based battles.
terrible,
Win,
man.
and
Terrible.
you'll be rewarded with their materials, which
Just
can be
sounds
forged
wrong.
into new weapons and armor.
They're monsters.
Hey, is that
They're not pocket monsters,
You
but
might be able to hatch a new Monstie.
they're monsters.
Incredibly powerful Monsties can also hatch. from
Stop
rare
saying
eggs.
monsties, you monster!
Need more traveling buddies?
What's wrong with you?
Join up with friends for co-op multiplayer quests
Capcom.
and battles. Buckle up, Ryder. It's going to be a real monster of an adventure.
Buckle up, buckaroo.
Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of
Alright, we
Ruin
are at the
soars
20-minute mark out of
onto Nintendo
40
Switch
minutes.
July 9th.
Halfway. What can they wow us
Play the
with
free
in the
demo
second half
on
of
June
this
25th and carry over
thing?
your save data to the full game.
What can we do? What do we got? Please.
Here's a new game from the
Wario!
a certain company.
Fuck yeah.
You
Yes.
miss me? Hey, what do you mean? Who am I? It's a me, Wario.
I'm a Wario. I'm gonna win.
Finally ready. A brand new game from my company.
WarioWare.
You get to control me.
WarioWare.
Time to do this. Look at me go.
Yes, please.
Check out these chumps. They came back and they have wonderful new talents. Throw that stick thing. Not the bad. Use the spinning whatchamacallit. Ha! Nailed it. Same micro game, different abilities.
Interesting.
I almost forgot some big news. 2 people can play together at the same time.
Yo, yup.
So play nice, or else. Eh? Not nice. Alright, you. Yes, you, the one watching this. Better get ready for some micro game mayhem.
Yes, please.
The WarioWare Get It Together game.
Alright, man,
launches
yes.
exclusively
Day
on the
one.
Nintendo Switch system
We in
September
there.
10th.
Yes,
Pre-orders
please.
begin today on
Finally.
Nintendo eShop.
There was a thing on a survey.
What you just
That
saw
mentioned
was
that
the
game.
trailer for WarioWare. Get it together.
Oh.
In the latest installment.
Uh,
of this
no,
year,
there is no
there are new
Sony
micro
press
games that let
anything
you control
this year.
Wario with his
They have
friends.
said, nah, fuck
There's
E3.
also a 2-player
So,
co-op mode,
nothing, man.
which greatly
Unfortunate,
expands
but
the gameplay.
is what it is.
It's releasing in the near future, so stay tuned. Next, please take a look at this.
Sure. Shin Megami
As a high school
Tensei
student living in Tokyo,
5.
your life is fairly normal.
Day 1. Day 0. SMT 5. We in there,
That
boys.
reality
We're
is
doing it.
ended after you get pulled into a different dimension.
I think this is out November 11th. I think, according to a leaked thing that happened last month. SMT 5. A
Another
proper
Tokyo
console
exists,
game for them,
a
finally.
post-apocalyptic world where angels and demons reside. Suddenly, you fuse with a mysterious figure, gaining the power to fight demons.
You're always a
What lies
demi
ahead in this
fiend.
alternate realm?
Yes.
The world is now transformed into a sprawling, demon-infested wasteland. Though
Yerp.
friendly demons do exist here, many are hostile and will attempt to destroy you. Harness your newfound powers to fight demons using
Pro
a
tag,
command-based
that's funny.
system. Finding their weak points is key.
It's press turn, man.
By targeting
It's
it,
press turn.
the number of consecutive actions you can perform in a combo will increase. Their
Jack-o'-lantern,
demons are formidable
Pixie.
opponents. You may be able to recruit them via negotiations, which begin when you open a conversation with them.
Yep. That's SMT, alright. Show me Jack Frost. I will play the fuck out of this. I can't wait.
Will become a powerful ally. In some cases, by rejecting a demon's request, they may feel motivated and join you as an ally. Demons that do join will fight alongside you and grow stronger. By fusing demon allies, another demon can be created.
Yes, that is how this game works. That is how this whole fucking franchise works.
Will vary, granting you a powerful
there it is, Jack Frost.
to your needs and play style.
Jack Frost, motherfuckers. Hee-ho! Hee-ho!
Challenge
This looks
the
pretty
many
good.
roaming this post-apocalyptic world by harnessing the power of your own.
Looks pretty fucking good.
What destiny will you choose? Shin Megami
Ah,
Tensei
yes,
5
that
will
was
launch
the leak
exclusively on
date.
Nintendo Switch November
Just about.
12th.
So, 11 in Japan and 12
Pre-orders
here
for the
in the
physical
US.
version begin June 21st.
That's a weird thing to say, but okay, yes. I will definitely get that physical.
That was
Hell
the
yeah.
latest trailer for Shin Megami Tensei 5 from Atlas.
Yes. Height meter
This is the
maximum.
newest game in the series. Please look forward to future updates. Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Yeah, you got another 15 minutes here, guys, so crank them out.
10 years of
Danganronpa is a great game,
despair.
but I played them all, so here's your, like, 1, 2, and 3 collection on Switch. Yep. Monokuma. Decadence?
3 games in the deadly Danganronpa series
Yeah.
are coming to Nintendo Switch.
1, 2, and 3. Yep. I already own them, so
The self-proclaimed
I'm good.
School headmaster has trapped you and other high school students in a
But
game of
great games,
literal life and death.
Great games.
Unfortunately,
That first one
the
is an
only way
all-time
out of
classic.
school and this
2 and 3
lethal
are
game is
still
to
really
befriend
good, but
other
that
students.
first one, man, just it
And
makes
so
an
it
impact.
begins.
A bus has been discovered!
When a student meets their demise, a class trial will take place to reveal the culprit.
You're the culprit, aren't you, Mew?
Tanya, I had no idea.
They probably moved the
But of
body
course, they're
there.
totally
Evidence
ignoring
is
that
gathered
that
to refute contradictions and
that
find the guilty
3D
party.
spin-off there, the Ultra Despair Girls. So, this is what it is, man. I have them all on the Vita, because Vita means life.
Are you okay?
Plus, the board game from Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony has been expanded into a standalone game.
What?
Danganronpa S Ultimate Summer Camp. An all-star cast of characters from the Danganronpa series will come together to battle at a tropical resort.
I mean,
Who's the
okay,
strongest of
but
them all in this ultimate beach brawl.
that's weird, but okay.
The 4-game collection Danganronpa Decadence launches as a physical exclusive on Nintendo Switch later this year.
Physical exclusive is a
Games
weird
will
thing,
also
and
be individually available on Nintendo
oh,
Switch.
okay. I'm like, why would it only be on the? But yeah, they're gonna have them all separately digitally.
We hope
Is
you're
this
not
Fatal
afraid of
Frame?
ghosts.
Are they bringing back? Are they porting Fatal Frame from the Wii U? Yes, that is the Wii U Fatal Frame. That has been like out
In
of
this
print for a long
horror
time
adventure game,
and hard to
you'll
find.
Uncover the mysteries surrounding the ethereal but deadly Mount Hikami, believed to be at the center of many disappearances. Ghosts frequent this mountain.
This was
Only
Grasshopper
defense is a
I think,
camera
doing
that can
this.
repel and cast the mountain.
with
Face your fears as you
with Suda
explore
51.
a variety of unsettling locations.
doing that. I think was the case.
This
Pretty
spine-chilling
sure.
story features various protagonists, letting you experience the game from different perspectives. New costumes and photo modes are included in this version. Can you investigate Mount Hikami? And
Can we
stay
get like a
alone.
Fatal Frame like
Fatal
1, 2, and
Frame,
3
Maiden of
remaster
Black
at some
Water,
point?
released
That'd
onto
be cool.
Nintendo Switch this year.
What up, Walter? Yeah, alright, I'd say, hey,
These
we're
games
porting
and
from the Wii
DLC are
U,
coming soon.
so
Some even today.
Doom Eternal.
Your war is not over. Raise hell in the first campaign expansion for Doom Eternal, The Ancient Gods Part 1.
Like, I wouldn't play it on
More
Switch, but
challenging combat awaits
great
as
game.
you eliminate Hell's newest threats in demon-infested ruins and rain-swept terrain. The fate
Great
of the
game,
Cosmos
great
is in your
soundtrack.
hands.
But yeah,
when
this
campaign
looks rough on the
expansion
Switch.
launches
Like,
on
that's
Nintendo
just
Switch later today.
low res as fuck. Tony Hawk
Get
1 and
ramped
2
up,
remastered.
2 iconic skateboarding games fully remastered in HD. Skate to era-defining jams as the legendary Tony Hawk and a roster of new and returning pros. Take your sessions on the go with all the original game modes.
So we have
Compete
now
locally
10
or
minutes.
online to show off your
I'm
tricks
assuming we'll
against
see
other
No More
skaters.
Heroes 3. I thought
Hop
in
into
August.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2,
And that's
launching
in
on
that
Nintendo Switch
10
on
minutes.
June 25th.
But
Pre-orders are available
any
now on
surprises
Nintendo
is the
eShop.
question.
After 4,000 years, Sateki,
Yeah,
the
alright.
Witch Queen, has risen from the dead.
That game didn't do that great, from what I recall, on
The
PS4 and
Strange
Xbox.
Brigade.
Didn't do great.
In this thrilling adventure,
I haven't
you'll
played it,
blast
though.
through an army of mummified monstrosities while solving puzzles in booby-trapped dungeons. Go it alone or team up with other daring adventurers in local wireless co-op and online play. Expect the unexpected when Strange Brigade launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play it still. I'm good.
It's a new adventure
Yep.
with cosmic
Yep.
proportions.
This got announced that. Is this gonna be
Mario
the
and his
same
friends
trailer?
team up with the
Or
Rabbids once again to
not the
restore
whole
order
thing?
to the galaxy.
I'm
Our
playing the
heroes
fuck
must
out of
stop
that.
a mysterious new evil
I
from
can't wait.
plaguing the universe
What's going
with
on,
chaos.
Dragon Knight?
Rabbid
That
Rosalina
first game was
joins
so
them.
good.
Wait, is she
So
bored
good.
already? Explore planets filled with quirky residents and even quirkier secrets. And in this fresh take on the tactical genre, our heroes can run freely around the battlefield, creating new
That's weird not
strategic
having,
and
like, the
chaotic
hexes.
possibilities. So aim
But
for
sure.
victory with a little help from your friends.
I'll play it.
Wait, who's that?
Yeah, who is that?
Well, one thing's certain. This is gonna be one heck of a galactic adventure. Mario plus Rabbids, Sparks of Hope. launches
Next year,
into
though.
space or onto Nintendo Switch next year.
Footage not final. They brought back Advance Wars. It's about freaking time. They did a original remaster there, I guess. But yeah, it's been a long time since they've had a new Advance Wars. Wow, okay. I'm down with it. Advance Wars is very much Fire Emblem without the waifus.
As you lead the commanding officers to victory. Play the first 2 Advance Wars campaigns in Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. Marching
Cool.
on to Nintendo Switch this holiday. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo
Alright.
eShop.
Alright.
How is everything?
Okay.
All right. This next segment will be our last announcement of the day. Please take a look.
Hardware. Switch Pro. No. But definitely Zelda. Wait. Bro, are you fucking serious? Really? This is your last... Bro. You definitely didn't have a whole lot for this thing here. Yeah, this is your last announcement as a fucking expansion patch for this goddamn game. The game's fine, but... Man... You are not spending 6 minutes on this trailer. So, you said 40, you lied to me. Unless there's a fucking last thing, but he said this is the last thing, so... Unless we're getting swerved here. But I'm not going to play that. Because I'm not going to get that game. I do not care. It's fine. I just don't care. Hey!
Hello there. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. What you've just seen is a trailer for the first wave of DLC for the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity expansion
Bruh.
pass from Koei Tecmo Games.
No.
It will follow Link and his allies through more battles that took place 100 years prior to the events of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I hope you'll look forward to it.
Nope.
I have a few more things to share with you all today.
Okay.
We'll begin with The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD game, which launches next month.
No, I'm good on that.
You'll immerse yourself in
I'm
the role
fine.
of Link by using 2 Joy-Con controllers for intuitive motion controls.
This is not what people
Playing in
want.
handheld mode, wielding the sword via flicking the stick and button-only controls. This game depicts the oldest era in the Legend of Zelda series, the story of how it all began.
I'm not playing this long-ass game
What
again.
is the origin of the
I
Master
beat it
Sword?
on the Wii. I'm good.
Why did a woman named Zelda become the legend for future generations? These will all be unraveled in this game.
The game was like 40 hours long.
We hope you're looking forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
No, we're not. We're not. What else you got?
Next up,
Game & Watch.
here's a little something you might like. This is a Game & Watch system that lets you play 3 games in the Legend of Zelda series. This year, the original Legend of Zelda game reaches its 35th anniversary. While we don't have any campaigns or other Nintendo Switch games planned, we've been working on this Game & Watch system as a special...
So
game
that
to help
means
mark the
Zelda is
occasion
not out
and
this year.
reflect fondly on the earliest days of the Legend of Zelda.
So wait, it's 1, 2, and what?
It will come
Original?
with the first game in the series,
2.
Legend of Zelda,
What's the third one?
Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link,
Yeah.
and the Game
Oh,
Boy version
okay.
of The Legend of Zelda
Game Boy.
Link's Awakening game,
Game Boy.
as well as a special version of the Game & Watch title Vermin, starring Link as the playable character. So that's 4 games on one system, from longer Legend of Zelda games to the pick-up-and-play game Vermin. In addition, regarding the watch functionality for the Game & Watch system, we've
Like,
added a
I didn't
playable
buy
card
that one
based
from
on The
Mario,
Legend of
so
Zelda,
I'm not gonna buy this one either.
and
I'm
an
good.
interactive timer themed after Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. You can play with
Like,
both
it's
of
neat,
them by
but
taking
I don't
control
need
of
it.
Link.
I don't need it.
We hope you'll enjoy playing this Game & Watch system whenever and wherever you'd like.
Have fun, scalpers. Not for me.
Alright, here's the last thing we have to show you. This is the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. 2 years have passed since we first announced this game, and we've been unable to share anything with you in that time. However, development has been steadily progressing. For today, we've prepared some new footage to show a bit more of the game. Please take a look.
But it's not out this year. Which means, I guess, no Switch Pro this year? Or something? Look, man. At least they brought footage. That's something. I have to wonder how much of the map is the same as that first one. Or was it a whole new map? So it's a sequel, so... That's fucking cool! Poor Hyrule Castle. Chaos. Yeah, but like next year. Yeah, I mean, they said no more other games for Zelda this year, so you would assume
So,
next year.
what did you think? This time around,
Too
the
short.
setting for the adventure has been expanded to include the skies above Hyrule. We'd like to ask you to wait a bit longer. We're aiming for a 2022 release, so I hope you'll look forward to it.
Ah.
How was that? That's all
Well-
for this Nintendo Direct. We are diligently continuing development on a number of other games we didn't show today.
Yeah, like Prime
You'll
4.
continue looking forward
Bayonetta
to
3.
on Nintendo Switch.
The fuck?
Thank you for watching.
They announced a lot of shit too early. A lot of shit was announced too early. Like, holy hell. Like, look, man, I'm getting Monkey Ball. I'm getting a 2D Metroid, and there's a third thing in there, too. Like, there was some stuff in there that I will definitely buy and play.
Hi,
but
everyone. I'm Doug
Bowser, get out of here.
Of America, and I'm here with Nate Bildorf, who leads
Doug
our
Bowser.
Treehouse team.
Nate Bildorf.
As you know, at Nintendo, we're all about creating experiences that deliver surprises and smiles. And I have to say, I found myself smiling through that entire presentation, thinking about how many unique games.
What is
we'll
on
be
his
able to share with
shirt here?
everyone
What logo is right here that's
and months
blurred
ago.
out? They're
Nate
blurring out
Bildorf's clip
part of
was
his...
incredible.
Why is it blurred
So
out,
many questions
Doug
before
Bowser?
we start.
What do you have to hide, Doug Bowser?
Oh, well, Doug, they had me at the first
Metroid shirt, you
Nintendo.
jerk.
You know what a massive
Where's
Zelda
Prime
fan
4?
I am. But that's 2022, and I'm frankly just looking forward to seeing all the games that are in the pipeline just over the next couple months for Nintendo Switch. We've got Mario Party
Yeah,
Superstars,
something there was blurred out. I just don't know what it is.
The expansion for
You would
Hyrule
think he
Warriors
would be
HD,
wearing a thing that wouldn't have to get
The Legend of
blurred out
Zelda
on
Skyward
camera.
Sword HD, Mario
The
Golf
fuck, Doug
Super
Bowser?
Rush,
You're the president!
Splatoon
You should
1+2
get this
Reboot
shit
Camp, and
worked
of
out
course,
beforehand.
Metroid Dread.
You
I am
weirdo.
just not going to be getting any work done, and you should know that.
Well,
Alright,
that's
what's the
okay.
first thing
I
they
think
show
we're
here?
in
And this,
the
and I'm gonna
same camp.
be done.
Mario Golf Super Rush launches in just a few weeks.
Just golf?
On June the 25th.
Just
By
golf.
the way, Nate, do you know why Luigi brings 2 pairs of pants to the golf course with him?
Doug, are we doing the dad joke thing again?
We are. In case he gets a hole in one. But seriously, everyone, this game
But
is
seriously,
with content.
lame as fuck.
You can play in standard golf mode, but then there's also speed golf,
Piranha Plant,
battle golf, the
Yoshi,
golf adventure
Toad,
mode, and the option to play
Piranha
with
Plant.
buttons or motion
What a
controls.
weird set.
And you can play with up to 4 people locally or online. I can say this one is definitely going to be taking up the majority of my summer gaming time.
Oh yeah, you and me both. And there's plenty more to come. And as for today, our E3 show is just getting started. Next up, we of course have Nintendo Treehouse Live, and we'll be kicking off our first segment with a very special guest, Yoshio Sakamoto, who is the producer of Metroid Dread, and he's going to be sharing his insights on. I can't believe I'm saying this, but the first new 2D Metroid game in nearly
It's
2
the first new one, because you put out one on the 3DS like 2 years ago that was
So
a
looking forward to this.
remake of 2.
We do have our Treehouse team on
I
deck
played that.
for a gameplay deep dive into Metroid Dread, WarioWare Get It Together, and more games in a mix of both live and pre-recorded segments today. And I'd just like to say as we close how deeply grateful we are to everyone watching today. Thank you for sharing this time with us.
I'm surprised that they
You enjoy it.
are going to put out a
Thanks again,
Pokemon
everyone. We
thing
can't wait to hear what you think.
this year and didn't
With
even
that,
mention
I'll
it during
turn
their
over to
thing.
Sakamoto-san and the Treehouse team.
So, okay, that's Nintendo. We did that. We watched that. It was fine. But, yeah. Nothing really on, like, the oh, wow type factor. Like, nothing, like, hugely unannounced. Like, there's no new Star Fox or, you know. There was a rumor on a new DK from the team who did Galaxy. Like, obviously, no new Mario proper game. So, I mean, look, we just got... Alright, goodbye. We just got Bowser's Fury this year, but that was kind of like a, alright, here's like a hour and a half thing, or you know, whatever. So not really a proper, like, here's a full-on Mario thing. That's been like 5 years, so they're gonna be doing something there over at that studio. So it's like, bruh, what, where, when, how, huh, who, huh? Yeah. I think anyone who wanted them to save E3, you're not really gonna get a saving of E3 this year. But again, you had a whole year there of lockdown, so, like, what did you really expect from this year's E3? Besides things that, you know, like, yeah, it's cool, but nothing like super huge, blockbustery type business. I think next year, there's gonna be a lot of big games next year. But this year, like, there's stuff I'm gonna play. But, Anyhow, I am now gonna go edit my video for 5 p.m. for Wrestling Empire. is the plan. And then hopefully go film with Grim at some point today for this week's Pixels, which is Knockout City on the Xbox. So I guess tune in for those. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos, more streams coming at you real soon here on the channel. I'll see you next time. It's a me, and I'm out.